Oh, yeah, that's great. So we're so excited to be hosting this Combin Q&A live session today. And today, except me, a member of marketing team, we have a special guest whose name is Ted.
Hello,
Welcome him.
everybody.
Okay, before we start our Q&A session, let me send you a little poll. Please answer a little question that you will see on your screens. So answer the question, is it the first Combin webinar you attend? Actually, if you didn't know, it is not our first webinar. It is first Q&A, yes, but webinar, it is not the first one. Oh, I see that most of the people are here for the first time. So welcome. We are absolutely excited to see you there. If you want to check our previous webinars, you can go to our YouTube channel and watch them here. You will get a lot of tips on using Combin. So now let's start our live Q&A session of Combin. So the first thing that we like to do today is to introduce ourselves actually. So my name is Anne and I will be a host of today's webinar, of today's Q&A session. I'm 23 years old and I'm keen on Instagram. I like Instagram, I like social media because I think it's a great way to meet new people and it's a great way to find inspiration. So I'm all into social media and webinars. And this is Ted.
As you already know, my name is Ted, and I'm working as senior programmer in our team. And also, I develop back-end part of our applications.
Yeah, so today Ted is our special guest, and today he'll try to give you a full and complete answer to any technical questions about Combin. So please feel free to ask him any technical questions. But before we start our live discussion, before we start answering your questions that you're going to give us live, let us answer some questions that were sent to our email before the webinar. So let's go. The first question. Is it possible to select multiple people without having to manually click on each of them individually? Something like drawing a box around multiple users. So, in order to understand for you better, just look at the print screen that I made special for you. As you know, there are the results of the searches by hashtags and by users, and you can select either all of the users or click on each of them separately like it was in the question said, and then start engaging, liking, following, or commenting on their posts. So the question was, can we do it manually like drawing a box? Unfortunately, no. In Combin, it's impossible to draw a box around some pictures that you really want to like or to follow or to comment on. But there is a little tip, like a little hack. If you press Shift and one of these buttons, you can select multiple users. So it's not a box actually, but so several users you can easily select. This is a little life hack for you for using Combin. So we hope we answered that question successfully. The next one. Is there a filter by date followed? Yes, there is a filter by date followed, but you should go to users, then to followings, and then you can see sort by date followed. So this filter is available only for followings, for your followings, for people who you follow. And other filters are available here on the result of the searches by hashtags and by users. So if you click on filter icon in the right corner, you can see all the filters. Okay, like, comment, following, unfollowed. The next one. When will the auto task be released? I think, Ted, it's the question for you.
Yes, and I have some good news about it. Our team will start developing it in 2 weeks, I think. And certainly it is big and hard task. And I think that we will release it nearer to the summer. And that's all. And I think you all will be happy.
Yeah, I know that many people are waiting for Autotask to be released, so please a little bit more patience and you'll get what you want. The next question. If you unfollow people who didn't follow you, how do you make sure that you never follow those same people back again? It's very easy. I think it is the easiest question that I got onto my email. In order to be sure, to make sure that you will never follow previously unfollowed users, you go to Tools, then Preferences, Activities, and just enable this function, to no follow previously unfollowed users. It's very easy, so check it. The next question. My accounts have been losing so many followers when I haven't been following people through Combin, just like in photos with relevant hashtags. Is this common? Actually, there is no answer to this question because everything depends on you. So the only thing that you should do with Combin, you think, it's only to find new people, like them, comment on their posts, and follow them in order to get new people to your followers list. But that's not the all things that you should do. You have some number of followers, yes, but before except liking and follow them in the beginning of your engagement, you should also set task on commenting or liking on your followers from time to time. You should show them that you care about them, that you remember about them, that you didn't just that your aim was not only get them to your followers list, but that you really care about them, you really want to hold them. So I think here my answer will be sometimes just set task on commenting or liking the photos of your followers. They will be, I think, very happy and they will not unfollow you. The next question. What happens if I turn on risky mode? For those who didn't know or for those who forgot, there are 3 task intensity modes in Combin. It's optimal, safe, and risky. You can find it in Tools, in Activities. So what actually happens if you turn on optimal or risky mode? So if you switch on from safe mode, one obvious thing that happens is that Combin starts working faster. The task proceeds faster, and so you faster get the results. But why it's not advisable to turn on that risky mode? As you know, our app Combin works in accordance with hourly and daily Instagram limits. So Combin just doesn't allow tasks to be proceeded if Instagram prevents it from. So if Instagram says no, your daily limit is reached, Combin also pauses its activity. But if you turn on that risky mode, you will reach this limit faster. So for example, if you switch on safe mode, you will reach this limit maybe in 6 hours. If you switch on risky mode, you will reach these limits just in 1 hour. These limits are different for every account, so there is not a guarantee like 6 hours, 1 hour, 3 hours. For every account, this time is different. But I strongly recommend you not to use risky mode just from time to time. So it would prevent your account from being blocked. So if you just did it on the spot, and oh, today I want to give 1,000 likes and 3,000 comments. One day, yes, but not abuse it, please. The next question. What is the best in class scenario? How many followers can you gain in a week or a month? Again, there is no certain answer to this question. It all depends on you. Firstly, it depends on your account, on how interested your content really is. So you may follow many people, you may like many posts, you may comment on many people's posts, but if your account doesn't have any publications at all, or if they are boring or I don't know, not very interesting, so why people should follow you actually? Why should they subscribe? No reason. So first thing that you should do is to make your content really interesting, really attractive, really wonderful. And then again, everything, if we speak about Combin, everything depends on your Instagram limits. I repeat once again, they are different for each person and they depend on date of registration, your daily activity, number of followers, and so on. So it depends on how fast your Instagram limits will be reached. So just do your Instagram activity every day, try to make it longer, and you will see the results. Good luck to you anyway. The next question. If I enable hide already liked or hide already commented filter, will it mean liked or commented in general, via Instagram or via Combin? Ted, can you help me?
Okay, no problem. In general, you will hide only posts or user which you interact only through Combin. And also, if you delete this search, our application will remember these users, these posts, and in new searches, and after it, all these posts and users will be marked as commented by me or liked by me.
Yes, so I'll repeat once again. So you can delete history of search, you can delete history of tasks. Combin will remember them all the same, so you don't need to worry about it. And hide already liked and hide already commented post, that means via Combin. Okay, thank you, Ted.
No
Next
problem.
question. What updates will new Combin version release contain? Oh, Ted, that's a question for you.
Okay, our new version are really near, and you can find a lot of information about a 1.9.0 version on our Reddit page. And in short, Combin will have new design, and also there will be new gender and language filters, uh, the same as relevant filter, and also we will have new video posts filters. And furthermore, we will also introduce in-app proxy setup.
Okay, thank you, Ted. Ted mentioned that you can read an article about our new version release on Reddit, so I'm going to send you a link right now in the. Okay, next question. Okay. Can you please give us an update on direct messages feature? Again, question for Ted.
Okay, I have not so good news about it. We have already tried to realize this feature and faced some technical problem. That's why now I don't have even an approximately release date of this feature. It is sad but true.
Yeah, thank you for honest answer. Actually, that was all for questions that were sent to me via email. Now we're ready to answer your questions live. So don't be shy, participate in our discussion. I see there is some question already. So I have a question. Any plans to add a remove users function? Let me publish it. Once again, any plans to add remove users function? You mean remove followers? Yeah. So what do you mean? You mean people who follow you, you want to remove them through Combin? While you're writing to me in the chat, I can say to you that this function is available on Instagram directly. So you can do it right on the Instagram. Okay. Will it be possible to select users that follow two accounts rather than just one? If someone follows two relevant competitors' accounts, then it means they'd be interested by mine. So what do you think, Ted?
I think that it is a really interesting feature for our application, and now we don't have the realization of it, but certainly I will tell about it and discuss it with our team. I'm really interested in it.
Okay, I see the question that was before about removing followers. I said that it was available on Insta, but Andy asks that he wants a mass removal. So is it possible for us to introduce?
Yes, we have the possibility to unfollow and no, you want to to block your followers. Now we don't have the possibility to block our followers, but I have some ideas about it, and I have already talked about these ideas to my team, and I think someday we will introduce some feature for it. but not in nearest future, I think.
Okay, thank you. And by the way, guys, thank you very much for your answers, for your suggestions, because this is the thing that really makes us and makes our team, makes our product better. If not you, who else would give us these excellent ideas? So we're always welcome, and you're always welcome, and we will always welcome all of your ideas, questions, suggestions, not only here on webinars, but also you can write them to our support team. They will tell us to our development and we will introduce them in live. Okay, the next question. Let's see, Ted. Thank you, Ted, very useful. I'm not sure if you hear of it, but I use hype-auditor.com to check accounts. It's very useful. I want to remove the inauthentic followers, spam accounts, such. Actually, I haven't heard about that. What about you?
I don't have heard about this website, but I know and I have the ideas about such problem and about that you really want to remove bad followers because they make worth your engagement rate, for example. And as I already said, I think someday we will introduce something for filter your followers and block some of them by one click maybe or something else.
Thank you. And I also have a few words to add that's answer to this question. I think you know that we have a special filter, hide irrelevant users, or when you make when you set a new search, you can always enable machine learning feature. So what does this feature do is that it prevents you from interacting with people who are not really interested in interacting with you back. It's like spam accounts, celebrities with over millions of followers, and all other fakes, bots, and something else. So if you don't use this machine learning feature, please use it. It will really help you and it will save lots of time and lots of Instagram limits for your account and actually Combin limits if you use a free version.
Sorry, I can add that you can use this feature, relevant to relevant filter, for search. Okay, you can search by your followers with relevant irrelevant classification, and after it you can hide all relevant results and show only irrelevant. And after it, if you really want, you can manually find these users in your Instagram application and block them, but only manually. I hope sometime we will introduce something that will do it for yourself.
Yeah, automatically. Okay, I think the next question Ted is going to like. In the search options, would it be possible to add a country, for example, France, as geolocation, including all posts in France like those published in Paris, France?
As you already know, we have the possibility to select the area on the map. And there we have some limitation for selecting radius, but there you can make something similar to your question. You can you cannot select the whole country, but you can try to select the big parts of the parish and find all posts which were posted with location that are located inside this circle. You can try it, and maybe we try to show it just how it works on our application if you want.
We can do it a little bit later.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
And Ted, actually, about these things with geolocation, friends, countries, could you tell me and all the people who are watching us a little bit about new version release? Yesterday you told me that it would be possible to find people with some particular language.
Uh, yes, I have developed a new language filter, and with this feature, you will have the possibility to find users, for example, users or posts uh, with exact language. It is not a native language of the author. It is the language on which the author writes.
Yes,
And
write
it
the
is,
caption.
yeah, it is very important that it is not a native language.
Oh yeah, for example, I can write something under my photo in Chinese, but it doesn't mean that I'm from China, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
but we will find it as Chinese post.
Yeah, so be very careful and wait it for in our new Convent version release. Okay, next question. In the search options, would it be possible to add more options than just published yesterday, last week, last 2 weeks, or any time, like last month, last 3 months? What do you think about that?
Hmm, let me remember, please. Uh, I don't remember for sure, but maybe we will have such filter in our new version. You will have the possibility to select the range of dates where posts have been posted, have been made, and not particular such options like yesterday, last week, last 2 weeks, or so on. But I not remember for sure, sorry.
Okay, no
And
problem.
also, if we will don't have it, I will tell to our team about this idea. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, is there any future for scheduling posts via Combin? Actually, we already answered that question in the beginning, but I think Ted will gladly repeat it for us.
Yes, of course. I can tell you that our work on the Instagram post scheduler on the finish line. And now we have spent a lot of time on it. And I think that in nearest future, maybe in also near to the summer or earlier, we will release the first version of our scheduler.
Yeah, thank you. Any plans for a referral program? I said in lots of people to comment as I think it's a great piece of software. Oh, Ted, you see, it's a great piece of software. You can be proud of your work. Actually, we have an affiliate program. You can check it out on our website, combin.com, or you can write an email to our marketing team about that question. They will certainly help you. Is there a Facebook group for Combin users? I would like to share tips. Oh, that's a pity. This is just my heart hurts when I hear these questions. Actually, there is no Facebook group or Instagram account for Combin. Yeah, it's a big pity for us because I don't know, Facebook managers decided to block our group. Yeah, there was our group on Facebook, but they decided to block it. And unfortunately, you can share your tips only if you write to our support team. Actually, I'm preparing a new webinar for you that is going to be, I think, next month, maybe in March. This is exactly about useful tips, recommendations, hacks that you probably don't know, or maybe you saw, but you still don't know how to use it on Combin. So I will be showing you on the screens, and I will be explaining you how to use them, what is better while setting tasks, and so on. So if you have any tips, any recommendations, or any hacks that work for yourself, excellent, please send them to support team or to my email that I'm going to send you at the end of our Q&A webinar session. So actually share these tips, these recommendations, the hacks with me. I'm sure I will be able to show them to all the world. Okay, the next question. Would it be possible to search for users that have included a specific word in their bio? For example, I want to target journalists since they mentioned it in their bio. It could be easy to identify them. Couldn't it be, Ted?
Uh, it is strange, but now I'm work about on this task, and I think we will release it in the first part patch for 1.90 version, and you can wait it, and it will be really soon.
Yeah, so that's good news for you. Will the scheduler auto-schedule posts for the best time for most viewers, or will it be all up to the user? Actually, I think it is the question, what is the best time for posting or something like that, isn't it?
Yes, it is. We have some ideas about optimization of posting time, but uh, I can say that in the first version of our scheduler, we will not have a such possibility, and you will manually select the date and the time of your post.
Yeah, but it's not a problem actually. In the internet, there are a lot of articles, useful, really useful articles on what is the best time for posting in different countries. Actually, when I was preparing for my first webinars, I also checked that information, what is the best time for webinar, what is the best time for webinar. So you can easily find this information in the internet. And if you have a business profile on
Yeah.
Instagram, if you have a business account, you can check out the information about or when on what day and on what time your posts get the maximum engagement. So you analyze this information and do your own research, so to speak, and you can decide what is the best time for your particular account. But it's available only on business Instagram account.
And also there you can find information about online ratio of your followers through the time, through the days of the week.
Okay. Facebook blocked the Combin groups. Awful. I will start my Wiki account tomorrow. Lol. Yes, that's really awful. But I think we could maybe start some new group or maybe some in our in maybe in some other social website. You can check us out on Reddit or on our Combin blog. You can find there some useful information. Okay, very good news. Thank you for your answers. I'm eager to see the new versions. Thank you. We are also excited to be sharing this information with you. Some of the hashtags I search for have low post rates. Rather than searching for each tag on one page, would love to search for multiple keywords simultaneously on one search page. I forgot to mention I have organically increased by follow count by 5,000 in 2 months thanks to Combin. Oh, we're absolutely excited to hear such good news. Would you like to answer or would you
Yeah,
like me to answer?
I can answer. As I remember, we have the possibility to search by multiple hashtags.
Yes, we have that possibility to search by multiple hashtags. Actually, I could show it to you right now, but I think that loading the screen and sharing the screen would take too much time and maybe internet connection will be too bad, or if you watch it from the mobile phone, it will be just none of use. You can watch one of my webinars. You can find the link a little bit up in our chat, and there on this webinar, I explained how to use Combin. I told everything about main features of Combin. And there I also told about search by multiple hashtags. So it's available. You can do it. And you say that sometimes hashtags have low rates, low post rates. Um, it depends on many things. I don't know the details of your search. Maybe you limit the date too much, like for example, last 2 weeks, and maybe this hashtag is not so popular to show big high post rates, and maybe you are limited by some specific location that actually also not suitable for that hashtag. Try to combine it from time to time, and if you really want to search exactly by this hashtag and location and time of posting don't matter for you, sorry, so just leave it empty and search by this hashtag. Hope you will find more results with this device. Okay, the next question. Hi, I'm Justice Flores from Argentina. Argentina, hola! I need search tag account in comments. Is possible? Is it possible, Ted?
Mm, I think now it is not possible, and it is in my opinion, in my technical opinion, it is really hard to realize such feature, and I don't know about uh, when we can realize it. I will tell to my team about this idea maybe sometime, but thank you for this question.
Actually, I think that this Q&A live session is not useful only for you, for users of Combin, but yeah, it really is, as you can get answers to all your questions. But it also is very useful for us, for our team. We get new ideas, we get inspiration, we know where to work harder, and we know that you appreciate our job. So thank you for all kind words that we heard today. We're waiting for all the questions, so if there are any, please ask.
Sorry for the last question. I can add that uh, very soon, as I have already said, we will introduce a new possibility to search by special word through the user bio or user caption to the post and so on. And maybe there we will have the possibility to search by special word through the comments of your search result. But first of all, you should find something. You should find posts by hashtag, and then you can filter it out with our new feature with exact word. But it is all of it will be soon, not already.
Yeah, coming soon.
So yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thanks. I will check the link for the webinar. I didn't know they existed. Oh, please listen to me now. If you want to be aware of all the webinars that are coming, check our website from time to time, because we try to send email with invitations to our webinars, but I don't know why. Sometimes it could be just in spam, and you just don't know about the webinars, but there is a lot of useful information on them, that's for sure. So check from time to time our official website, combin.com, and check your spam folder. So maybe there you will find an invitation for next webinar for me. And if you just I don't know, a little bit lazy to check our official website every day, you can always go to our Combin official YouTube channel and watch the replay of the videos there. But if you watch the replay, you miss the opportunity to ask any questions, because at the end of each webinar, I have a little Q&A. So if you want to ask me something live, you're welcome to my webinars.
Also, as I know, very often we will have, very soon, sorry, we will have push-ups in our Combin application about new webinars.
Oh, that's a great news. Oh, it's a surprise for me. I'm so excited. Okay, any update on stat screen being more accurate? What about that, Ted? Our stat screen is not too much accurate.
Stat screen, it is about daily activity or what? I can.
Yeah, I think it's statistics.
About statistics? Oh, for sure, I can say a lot about it and about any major updating about of it. And sorry, but I don't know about update on the start screen. Sorry, but if you can tell me some exact ideas, and maybe I will share it with our team and we will do something.
I mean, I think the user means that the numbers are not accurate. For example, there were 1,000 likes, but Convent shows 500 likes, something like that. Yeah, am I right?
Okay, if we are,
Oh, yeah.
Okay, sorry. Uh, we know about this problem, and we, so remember, we have released the fixed version, and we adopted our algorithm, uh, and now it should be better, it should be more accurate. But in reality, we don't have the possibility to show exact numbers. We can show approximately results, and they now they can't be the same. Sorry, it is this version, and we develop it.
Yes, we're working on it.
Yeah.
I know it for sure. Every day the developers come to us and ask us to test it once and once and once again, over and over again. So be sure, development team is really working on that. We really try hard. Okay, I see the question, will you add
Yeah,
filter by
filter.
date? So, Ted.
Okay. I can say that you can sort by date and then select several results that you need. But I have today in the morning, I have already told to my teammate about date filter. But now we don't have it. And I think soon we will have it.
Okay, thank you, Ted. How much testing goes into checking each new release before releasing? I'm a bit reluctant to download every update, sometimes preferring to download every second update. So how much testing goes into checking each new release? Is it a secret?
I think no, it is not a secret. Uh, every member of our company begin to use new version before official release, and also we have a group of testers, and they test it really hard. And I think that is pretty safe to use every update, because we try to make it as stable as it possible.
Okay, thank you for the answers. And then the next question is coming. How do I become a tester?
uh, Already we have a beta testers, and as I remember, you can find the possibility in settings, application settings. Just check for it. You will find there that you can catch new beta versions. But also you should understand that beta versions can be not so stable.
Yeah, they actually are less stable than official ones, but still. And look, Andy writes, if you have time to be a tester, can you also run my Combin account for the right price? So Andy wants to hire Terrell for running his Combin account. Oh, so funny. The next question we have, Andres in London here, wrote a lot of emails to you guys. Yeah, I've personally noticed. You're a funny guy. I would simply love to be able to queue tasks I have executed. You know, to prioritize 3 tasks and then one by one, once they complete, other tasks begin. This would make my life complete, and my girlfriend would also enjoy the extra time I have for her. So the question is it possible, will it be possible to prioritize tasks? Like, for example, you set them, but then liking is the first, then when it's finished, commenting, and then following. So what do you think?
Okay, first of all, if you have different type of tasks, these tasks have different limits, and that's why for Combin it is not important which task do first. They all of them will complete really fast. But if you have a group of, for example, liking tasks, Uh, it is really good idea, I think, to introduce some kind of uh, rating of your task. No problem. I will tell about it to my teammates.
So many things to tell
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
You
it is
remember
really
them
cool.
all?
Yeah.
Okay, that means I have to keep coming back to computer, my man. So Angie says that he has from time to time come back to the laptop and check if it is finished. I also, when Ted was answering, I also thought like, yes, you can set many tasks, but you can pause some of them. And when, yes, you should come back and check it if it is completed and then run another task. A little bit uncomfortable, but Ted promised us to think about it. Okay. So guys, what else would you like to know about Combin, about its features, about our plans? Maybe some suggestions, some new ideas for improving our product? Oh, we waited for this question. I think Ted is excited to answer that. Is
Uh,
there any plans for a phone app?
okay. What can I say about it? Now we are at the stage that we are collecting Combin users' ideas. Uh, for example, what do you want to see in such app? And if you have some ideas about it, please contact to us. But for sure, I can say that mobile version will not have the same functionality like our desktop version. It is all about technical power, and but also we want some kind of mobile app, but we don't know what this app should do. That's why we are we are waiting for your feedback about mobile application, and uh, if you can say something about it, you are welcome.
Actually, if I were a user, and I actually am, but if I wanted to get this mobile app, I would like to have all these features that we have on our desktop application, probably setting tasks or just controlling them. Yeah, like look, um, maybe just progress of the program on computer
Mhm.
or statistics.
Yes, I think it is one of the easiest parts of mobile application. Not so easy, but one of the easiest. But also we think that we can do some actions through the mobile version, but we should limit it, really limit by a number of actions.
Mm-hmm. Mm. So you see, like an idea. So mobile version for pausing and unpausing or starting a new task, something like that. Maybe not searches, but pausing,
Mhm.
setting. Okay, Ted will tell it to our
Yeah.
development team for sure. Okay, how long has Combin been running? So when
Um,
it come to the world?
as I remember, the first version uh, was released in 20, 20,
17?
no, 16, I think.
16.
Yes. I'm not sure, but I think that the first version was released on 2016. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So 3 years already.
Yeah.
And what about you guys? How long have you been using Combin and where did you get the idea of Combin? Where did you find it? It's interesting to know actually. Edwards. For only 3 years and it's already such a great program.
Thank you.
Using it 2 months. Okay.
And
And
do you like it?
for sure, it's the most active person in our discussion, I think. He likes Combin, he likes me, he likes you. Okay, and Ted, what about you? Do you use Combin for your account?
No, I'm not using Combin because I see I work on it, and also I use it for testing, for test new functionality, for test something. But very often I don't have time to use it for my main Instagram account.
Okay, but I actually reveal you a little secret. I use Combin for developing my account, and it really works. That's true. Okay, Andy says us. One moment, please. I'm using the business version firstly because it allows me to experiment with different accounts, and secondly because I think it's a great software. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
thank you, thank you, thank you. But I'm noticing a huge difference in results between accounts. Yes, as I've already told you today, limits for each account are different. Date of registration, your daily activity, number of followers, maybe content. We don't know. We don't know for sure Instagram algorithm. That's why you see this difference. Okay. What can one accept per month? What can one accept per month? You mean how many followers can you get in 1 month? Okay, I answered that in the beginning, but I'll repeat it for you. It depends only on you, only on your account, only on your content, only on your Instagram limits. So if you have big limits, Combin will help you to develop your Instagram faster. You can like, for example, 1,000 persons every day and leave 1,000 comments. But if you just registered yesterday, of course, your limits are so low, and Combin can do nothing about that, unfortunately. Combin tries to prevent you from being shadow banned or just from being banned. So it depends on you, on your content, and on your account in particular. Okay. Hey, have been using for 1 month and also loving it. Thank you. I have it and my son has it, and it is the best tool I have for my business. My sales have tripled. Tripled. Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's really good news for us. So since, I think it's a question for me. Since you are a user, what are you getting in terms of numbers? I'm really looking for a number. Um, I tell you now the date of registration, it was like 7 years ago. Before I started using Combin, I had already many followers. I would say for just the usual account, I had many followers, and I was active, rather active on Insta, as I love Instagram and social media. And in 3 weeks, I got over 1,000 followers, but I don't use it every day. So maybe if I used it every day, I would get more followers. And usually I only like people. I don't follow them or I don't comment on their posts. So maybe my strategy is not as good as yours, but it's working.
I can try to give you some numbers. I'm not sure, but I think that one of my teammates used Combin for her dog account, and I think she increased the number of followers from around 500 to 3,500, and I think it is just for maybe 3 or 4 months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, it depends on your account and your own strategy. See, some people only give likes, some people only follow, then unfollow people back. Some people combine all these features, and yes, many factors matter here, but one thing that is really true, for certain is true, is that Combin really helps. See, people write us that Insta profile views in 7 days, 4,500. I have over 1,500. I was asking about new followers. In 3 weeks, 1,000 new followers, something like that. Okay, guys, actually, time to say goodbye now. Thank you for a great discussion. We were absolutely excited to speak to you, and we were absolutely excited to see such an international audience today and so interactive and engaging, what really matters with Convent. And thank you for your jokes. Thank you for your suggestions. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for your ideas. We really appreciate it. Thank you for coming. And so if you have any question, you can write it to me, to my email. I'm going to send it to you right now in the chat. And also you can watch the recording of this webinar and all other webinars that we had on our official Combin YouTube channel. So what are your emotions? What are your impressions, Ted? Did you like this experience of be hosting a webinar?
Yeah, I really liked it. I was a little bit nervous at the beginning, but after all of you are awesome, and thank you. And also don't be shy, and if you have some ideas, some question, contact with us and we will help you. Thank you.
Okay, so I send my email. You can write your questions, ideas, suggestions right there to my email, or you can write it to our support team. The email you can find on our official website. And there is my Insta. Somebody was asking for it. Let me know when the next one is. I think the next one will be maybe in 20th of February or at the end of February. I will tell you all about hashtags, effective hashtag strategy. And then we will have a webinar on tips, tricks, recommendations, and hacks all about Combin. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for your questions. So check our YouTube channel, check our website for news about the webinars, and I'm waiting for you at our next webinar. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.